barbell waits patiently on the floor, like a dog for its master. Conjuring up an inhuman amount of strength, you raise the barbell up in the air. Your biceps tremble, but you're a savage. A warm wave of accomplishment washes over your head as you drop the barbell to the floor. Hey, but you're still in a ghost house. What if someone heard this? What if they...
Good technique.
No, it's not that. It's the stale smell of rubber. It's just a memory from another life.
Yes, what is it? Yes? Thanks. Looks like it's the one. Now I'm going to print it out to see what's left of it.
Wait, no. That's dangerous.
I have a theory. Lintel was able to divine the location of the anomaly from this broken copy. I want to repeat their calculation. Watch. What an intricate display of failure.
The paper starts filling out with ink, soaking it in a gleaming blackness. Not a single line of data stands out. Sona doesn't reply, her hands running over the printout.
Here! I found it! Hold on. Shh! Just give me a second, I'm almost...
I've never witnessed a programmer work before.
Done! I've got it! I found the location of the anomaly! There, in the swallow. Think you can help me again? I need you to go move those water bolts for me. I need to double-check my... Just walk over to the circle and follow my instructions. Move the third bolt 2 centimeters to the left, and the fourth bolt 5 centimeters to the right. This should do the trick. Thanks.
It's awfully silent again. as if someone turned off. Measurements have been marked down around the bowls, each chalk-drawn line representing a centimeter on. It moves like a ghost without creating a single trace of sound. Some water. The lead programmer sends you an encouragement. Time to run back, or maybe walk. This is a sacred place after all.
Yes, what is it? Great. Everything should be aligned now.
Miss Know-It-All is hesitating.
Yeah, nothing. Now the only thing left to do is to unmute the head. If we got the location right, we should then be able to hear whatever sound this anomaly makes. Honestly, I'm a little scared. I don't know. That's what I'm scared of. I don't know. I mean, what sound does the nothing make? How can you even listen to something that doesn't exist? What if silence is only what surrounds it, but the swallow itself is... Maybe I'm just tired. Yeah, you're right. Let's do it.
The lieutenant, and then nothing happens. As Sona, Loken, you can hear some small animal cross the floor in the chancel. It's that quiet in the sanctuary. She doesn't talk. Her eyes closed and breath.
Damn it! No, of course not. Nothing happened.
Despite her fear, she was hoping for something extraordinary to take place.
No. My hypothesis was wrong. According to this, I should have heard something if I got the coordinate. But this is just another failure. Silence sounds like silence. That's all it is. You can try on the headphones. See if you can hear anything.
Silence is silence? You're sure there's more to it? Everything disappears. You are draped in silence like a drowning man staring into his puny little headspace, and then the pressure changes. It feels like flying on an aerostatic, or when your ears pop, or like a subtle difference in the atmosphere, a weather change hanging in the air. What if the sound you're looking for is too low for you to hear it?
A better sound system? Alright, but where would...
Suddenly, a rhythmic beat permeates the walls, causing a small...
They should really allocate some renovation funds to this place.
No. What they really should do is shut down the disco men for disturbing neighborhood peace. You mean the speed freaks? Of course. The speed freaks. They have a fantastic sound system. I guess I could live through a week or two.
Brilliant negotiating there, detective. As always.
Sure. Let me know how it goes.
Hi again. So, yes? What's the deal? We are grateful, Cotman. You're an augury of a new era of a Nordic dance music. That's fine. We can manage. We appreciate it. It's going to take us a bit to move our stuff inside. A couple of hours, maybe. Come check back later. Let's get moving. Yeah, it's all set up, man. Can you already... Ecstatic vibrations, totally transcendent. And I've finished. Now the only thing left to do is the name of the club. Will you do the honours, detective?
Yakukata! Yakukata! The place to be!
Yeko Qatar, the zone of ecological catastrophe. That's too morbid, Egg.
Hardcore! Hardcore!
No, it has to be bigger than hardcore. Yes, it has to be even bigger than hardcore to the mega. It has to be bigger than the scene.
I don't.
Good. We have too many opinions anyway.
I wouldn't build a club, and I would...
An underground place with no name? Sounds like some...
We're not going with anything the Crabman would say.
Why not? The Crabman has...
I don't care. I don't like the Crabman, and I don't like his ideas. His idea... How about something simple?
Too modern and too ironic. We don't want ironic. We want real. Real and true and beautiful. The name. Everything I managed to come up with sounds just wrong.
Andre's overthinking it.
Yes, you should do it, detective.
Lloyd's right. You've helped us so much. It's the right thing to do. You have? Well, what's the name?
Like that DeLorean word for the world, you mean? Elysium.
But Disco Elysium? Isn't it wacky? Disco's kind of gone, isn't it?
The past is the future, but the future is dead!
No, it's beautiful. Beautiful
And short.
It's settled then. Everyone welcome to Disco Elysium.
Andre breaks into frenzied dance-like motion to celebrate the name. You should go with the flow. Join in on the experience. It feels good. It feels right. But what is this? What is this thing that Andre is doing with his limbs?
Yes, my man!
Audio waves thump against your ribcage. The speaker setup makes everything sound much better. But there's a noticeable lack of something.
He's a quiet man, mostly communicates through music, and by being a master of ceremonies. You know, a host, a declaimer of slogans. He's a performer, gets the people going. Well, he's just kinda here. I don't really know how to communicate with him. Yeah, sometimes, when I stumble and find my way into his centre, you have to hear a lot of...
The man smiles mysteriously, choosing to let the... I get it. He's a puzzle.
Oh yeah, that's a meteor and name for the founding party. Thought it'd be cool to use it. You know, of Meteo, concerning Meteo. Meteo, a country, on Muindi, on the Muindi Isla. Come to think of it, I've never really looked them up, you know. I can't give you a precise definition, but they're... Yes? It's to express...
Is that a bald spot? It's hard to tell for sure, with the fused together spikes, but it looks like he's balding.
Of course it is. Otherwise, I'd just be another poor guy with no education and no money. General issue, man. Now I'm all that, and I have radical spikes. Maybe it was a bad idea. Anyway... Goodbye, officer.
We're close. True, hard, full car. Hardcore! Hardcore to the mega. Here comes the night.
The club true. Ha! It's hardcore. Skibbity, skibbiday.
Your cop training did not...
The club true. Ha! Hardcore.
Yeah!
Lucky Earth.
You got us in, cop.
With wonder in his sharp eyes.
Between you and me, I don't know if you've noticed this about me. I'm a little suspicious of authority.
Yes, you really came through for the hardcore underground.
Andre is busy cutting some slightly less lame. Estelle using her contact mic to the one with the large head is blasting the dance track on repeat, while the stained glass window behind him is rattling from the bass.
Okay.
What he means is, you can't possibly have handed them this real estate for...
It's a miracle of carpentry. Their bodies carved into total shapes. Now it can be something more. That's right. The first settlers built it, plus 6 more like it, alone on an uninhabited archipelago, forced to face themselves and nature.
He means some...
I would want to build a safe place for a cop who's into building critique. Okay then, this is folk DeLoreanism, lawmongerer. It's a subset of early total. Everything between an ancient concrete cathedral and a glass cube is DeLoreanism. This is just like that woman there. Vertical, thin, white, a false image of grandeur. The source of the system is up there. You're at the bottom. They like to show off large and intricate structures. Arches, spires. Put you down with them. They were really into painting everything white too. Virginal shit, you know. Married shit. Right. Stands to reason it used to be white on the outside.
Slowly, peeled by the wind, your skin crawls from the sensation as you look around.
I don't. Fucker giving me the evil eye. I didn't know it was in here. We have to get rid of it. Dismantle it. Can't dance with a giant...
Mellow, man, mellow. No one's a mass murderer. This is a house of love.
Mass murder on the floor!
I like this question, cop man. She did not live the life of... That's not the life that humans live. She was adored. Humans aren't. I don't know about you, but they hate me. And they do not think I'm innocent or some shit like that. Well, they loved her. They put all their love in her and forgot all about the rest of us. Okay. Hard to say, cop man. I did get to talk to the crab man, though. Anyway, he's been giving me... Dude's seen some crazy shit, but he's actually a lot like us. The man picks up on stuff, and he knows a lot. Good thing you didn't squash him. The crabman's been lurking here for a while. He's experienced things. Things that give off bad signs. As far as we can tell, the Ubies built this place about 300 encasement, confinement, of something they were afraid of. Something new and unearthly. Like, this is some old world shit the Ubies had heard about. I thought the best way to deal with it was to build a church, surrounding it, to contain it. I don't know. And it's not something they properly understood either, what it does. But it's what this sonar person is looking for, and trying to measure. It'll be fruitless though. She won't be able to measure it.
The wood creaks as a gale blows by. Outside, dust particles fall through the darkness, settling down on the age-bleached floorboards. The structure
Seems to be the trend around here, doesn't it? You can't measure shit like this. It's not like substance. Like a concentric ring spreading out. The struggling villages. And that is what caused the communards to fail in defending the beachhead. Yeah, a lot of failure has gone down around here. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. It's not a thing we can answer, cop man. Even I have limits. I'm a limited-size person. Maybe you can figure things out, cop man. I think we got there hardcore. It's just a style, you know.
She's whistling a melody, her trusty contact mic attached to a wood.
Hey there. I've been recording some new audio from all these beams and rafters. The sounds travelling through the wood are pretty cool. Creaks and stuff. Like you're underwater. But that's not really what I wanted to talk about. I wanted to thank you for getting me and my friends in here. And we even found some new associates, such as they are. Good, I think. Noid is getting a read on the place. I think he finds the carpentry very impressive. Andre's been setting up the Sauna, the programmer. She's doing whatever she does. Behind that radio computer of hers. She doesn't... Sure. You helped us out. I can repay the favour. What do you want to know? What do you mean? Actually, we don't know where he's from. One time we were out partying somewhere in backwater Forburg. Or maybe even Coal City. I can't remember. Egg was yelling along to some jam someone was spinning. All night long. Just kept yelling until he didn't have a shred of voice left. When the sun came up over the mines, Egg came with us. He made this wheezing puppy dog sound all the way back. Couldn't even speak. It was definitely Coal City, because it took us 2 days to walk back to the fort. He just wheezed the whole way. We never really asked why he came with us, or who he was. People are sweet.
You can see it must have been a great night. The memory causes her to go silent. You wish you'd been there.
Oh, that. He's the party boy. And Nordic music doesn't really do vocals in the traditional sense. Vocals are thought of as rock. That's to say they're a bit backward. No offence if you like rock music though. Rock music's cool by me. Anyway, even if you don't have vocals, you still need someone to say something every now and then, right? To urge things on. That's where the party... He basically just stands on the stage and dances and yells.
I understand. People are usually afraid to do things if others aren't already doing them. Dancing makes you dance, like sneezing makes you sneeze. Anyway.
Who do you want to know about? Oh, the Crab Man. Still gives me the creeps the way he... I just tried to stay away from the Crab Man. But he talks to Noid. They seem to have some thing going. Beats me. Noid said they get along somehow. They're both crazy enough, I guess. Who knows? He doesn't really answer our questions, see? Not that it's easy to ask them. Who do you want to know about? Andre. He takes care of shit. Sorry. I mean, he's got a vision. For what life should be, you know? He tries to push things until everything falls into place. He's an organiser. Nothing. But then again, there's nothing to organise around here either. He really wants this church thing to work. Must have taken it as a sign when he found it abandoned like that. Said it was an augury. I don't know where he got that. I've never seen him so psyched about anything though. And he's often psyched. Looks sort of desperate, like it's... I mean, not that he does drugs, just high, you know? Yes. Anyway, yes. Who do you want to know about? Andre. He takes care of shit. Sorry. I mean, who do you want to know about? He's a Forburger, I guess, like the rest of us. Okay, maybe not Egg, I don't know about him, but... Lloyd he's real hardcore about the lifestyle. What do you mean, do? Like for a living? He's a carpenter, trained and all. He's very good, he just doesn't have the mindset to work. He abides by the hardcore, sir. You would have to ask him yourself. Sir, I abide...
A strange feeling. Every now and then, something feels off about the way she speaks. She doesn't change tone, but you feel as though...
It's just something poor Fallberg kids do every spring. To pass the time, we walk the entire length of Boogie Street, up to Jamrock. I don't know, man. Have you been down Boogie Street? It's a little bewildering. Okay, then you should go and take a look, I guess. Boogie Street is cool. It's got a lot of immigrants and all kinds of different people. Yeah, I hope you do. Who do you want to know about? Oh, she's a bit odd, I have to say. Doesn't talk much. I'm not really... But earlier today she told me about Welkins. And she seemed oddly happy, like she had some idea with those little creatures. Some artistic idea. Me? Again? I told you, I'm a silver bird. It means I don't answer questions about myself. All right. There is. Is there a law that would stop...
That would depend on the circumstances.
Thank you. Sure.
The club, true, it's hardcore! Skibbity!
Your coach.
Yes, what is it?
What? What did you say? I can't hear you! The music is too loud! Oh, the project! It's not going well! There's that guy! I need him to plug a 3.5 cable into the auxiliary input so that I can route the audio signal through the mixer into the speakers. He doesn't listen to me! He only ever seems to care about hardcore and Yekukata! Thanks! Maybe you can get through his magic rock. Let me know how it goes!
The club, true, hard, full, car, hardcore! Hardcore doesn't make internally coherent. Good morning, yeah! 1, 2, 3, Yekokata, the place to be! Yekokata is a The clothes, true, hard, hardcore! Hardcore doesn't internally coherent.
All car, all right!
He furrows his brow as his...
Hardcore! Ah!
Is it though? But is it? I mean, really?
Feels like you should reply with the very pinnacle of idiocy here, so that things get totally transcendent. But you haven't got...
I am the mic enforcer. I am the chick's chick. The clothes, true, hard, full, it's hardcore. Skibbity.
Your cop...
The clothes. True, hardcore is internally coherent.
All car, all right!
He furrows his brow.
Hardcore! Ah!
The question is, what is the question? But there was a...
The club, true, hard, full, car. Hardcore! Hardcore, internally coherent.
All car, all right!
You gotta get the people going.
Yeah, Rick.
The club true, hard, full, hard, internally coherent.
All car, all right.
He furrows his brow.
Hardcore! Ah! The question is, what is it? But there was no... The club true, hardcore to the meg, internally coherent.
All car.
He furrows.
Is it though?
One mind. The club hardcore.
He furrows his...
Is it though? But is it? I mean really? No, but seriously, I'm a bit worried it isn't.
The skin on your back is crawling. For a second, you can't even hear them. There is a hawthorn tree on Rue de Saint-Gislain, right next to the canal. Don't be alarmed. Everything is okay. He isn't actually worried. Everything is still super hardcore. What he probably means is, it could be even more so.
To the mega! Yeah! Oh, she uses 3.5.
Oh no, we're going to be in this church forever.
Don't worry, I have an adapter for it right here. Hang on, this...
Whoa, thank God. Adapters noticeably degrade the sound.
Great! Someone got through to him. Okay.
Everybody! Everybody! Don't panic! I'm going to turn off the on-off for just a sec. For a special scheduled event. The honor will be back, but we're doing yeah! Back on the first page of the second chapter. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm still in love with it. Sometimes I just feel like anodic music is in its infancy, you know? For it isn't something holding it back from being hyper. It's like its own...
I think it's super hardcore, but you're right. It's not hyper hardcore. Fuck yeah.
He seems sure, but you are left with the nagging doubt. You might have overestimated the heart.
No nation, but transnation. No war, but class war.
Don't be a lunatic. Of course he isn't. Do you
Yeah!
Unless you were thinking Revershow imperative.
Hardcore soup! Yeah! Dark hard?
Basically, yes it is.
Lungs are for love! When Dolores Day was anointed innocence, her lungs started glowing through her body. For the world loved her, and I think so. Rhymes that keep their secrets will all right.
Yes, what is it?
Okay, but think you can ask him to turn...
Maximum! Maximum!
I know it is, but could you please
Pump it to the brick! Pump it to the heart!
Glue style? Okay, there literally is no other...
See? He pumps it to the heart, master. It's hopeless.
Because I'm afraid that something might happen. It's an unknown phenomenon. We can always turn it...
Can't turn down the hardcore!
Of course it is.
Yeah!
Never mind then. Let's get on with our project. I'm going to unmute the speakers on a count of 5.
Egghead pumps his hand up in the air.
Born ready.
Ready.
I'm ready if you two are detectives.
The lieutenant nods stoically. Suddenly, your palms are sweaty. There's tightness in your chest. Anxiety.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mute disengaged.
No wind outside. No waves. The woman looks around. In the silence, you see dust move on the floorboards. The driver of the speaker vibrates in the silence. A low hum starts creeping up your spine. It's a song inside you. Not in the speakers. Not in the room. A great bass sigh. It's out there now. In the world. Made manifest. It will devour floorboards. The glass. The streets.
Guys, what's going on?
It's getting louder.
In the basins. The water looks like it's...
Oceana! Mother of Mega!
In his mind, a tidal wave approaching from afar, swallowing entire coastlines on its way. He's peaking, the worst high he's ever been on.
The beauty and the beast!
No, Egg! It's the window!
In the corner of your eye, the lieutenant steps aside, cautiously.
The window is going to come down! No, the roof!
Cracks appear on the stained glass window.
Come down to us!
Below it, all the bass grows, like the jaws of a giant compressor.
That's it. I'm muting it. Shit! It doesn't stop. A seal? Have you?
Yes, I've turned it off! Andre, pull the compressor! The place is gonna come down!
Fuck! I can't shut it up. The signal's...
This is it. A great roar. The vault of the roof twists above you. Glass shatters somewhere near the door. And then it stops. Totally and utterly. As if there never was a sound. Only your ears still ring from the...
Egg.
I pulled the plug. It was getting too hard.
You did good, Egg. Most of the place seems to be intact. Fuck.
4 years. 22 people. Millions of reals.
Yeah, but did you record it, though? It was dope. I think we can use it.
Yes, Andre. I recorded it. Damn, I thank you all for doing this. Eggman, you too. And you, officer. I don't...
It was very hard not to. I think you're right. There is something going on here.
I promise, officer. We will not play it again. It was mathematical information from the anomaly, presented as a waveform. That's what it was technically. Theoretically, I have no idea.
A voice seems muffled in the silent church. It's your ears adjusted.
Yes, our lead designer. And maybe some of the producers too. And some of the writers.
That it wasn't her fault.
They need to hear about this. Stay here. I'm going to stay here with these lunatics. Send letters, maybe meet Suliswolf. Also devise further measurements.
I want you to know that's totally...
I don't care, but thank you anyway.
That's the best she can manage for Andre. It's quite a lot in truth. For...
Now, I have a theory to come up with. Some kind of...
Yes, and we have to get back to stabilizing Martinez. Instead of demolishing it.
Some tiny hard thing. You have an explanation for all this. Somewhere deep in you. You just don't have the pieces yet.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
You have so many bad options ruled out, it's insane. There is no way in the world you won't do it this time.
Why?
This is not, I'm afraid it's not what you think it is either.
What then?
I don't want to.
The fuck is happening, Titus?
Easy, Shanks. I want to see where this is going.
Merely what?
The pressure in the room.
Be careful, it's loaded.
Good. Now put it in your mouth. I want to point it at them. Everyone knows how to do that. You're a special man.
What are you doing?
Genuine panic fly.
Fellas, you getting any of this?
Thank you. Nothing to worry about here, people. My partner...
He is infinitely grateful to...
Dark? What the fuck was...
I knew he wasn't gonna do it, though.
No. I still have my money on him. Sooner or later, he has that look.
Do not think your failed suicide attempt will win you any pity from...
Again, it was a dark joke. Maybe we should go for a little walk, Joker? Before we continue.
Yes, get the serotonin running. Keeps those bad thoughts. Again, you find yourself looking at that.
What in the name of hell was that supposed to be? The theatrical suicide attempt. We need to talk about it. Yes, well, I was able to recontextualize it as a... I understand you sometimes employ extreme We can't have RCM officers going around putting guns in their mouths. We can't afford to have that image. Few institutions can. Good.
You see a set of tire tracks in the brown slush that covers the plaza mosaic. You see a set of tire tracks. Hard to say. Cop habit. This isn't case related. There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots.
Oh, look. It's the cop who turned me into a bad person.
Is this about the questions again? I don't really know anything.
Uh-huh.
You see, the door doesn't challenge. The steel doesn't even... Now you're hanging from the handle. Okay, it was a challenge, and you failed. The old cobalt paint, rough on the fingers. Again, you find yourself looking at that big old window.
Look, the insane police officer is back.
The small man mimes, blowing his brains out. There's laughter in the room. Try not to kill yourself this time.
Mister. I knew you'd be back to talk with old Leo here. Yes, I did. It's like Lady Larice. Sure, mister. Absolutely. I'm always willing to help out nice... Oh, hey, mister. I'm not gonna bother you with a lot... Oh, that one.
Told you.
Mr. Dubois, I hear them now. What can Everett Clare do for you today?
Rusting control panel with several. The crane does not return to its original position.
can I help?
Everything's still cool here, officer.
the trash containers, the smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste. You see, you've done this before. The movements are... A box falls into pieces in your hands. But you see, you've done this before. A box falls into... Not much to see here anymore. There's nothing more of interest in this sludge of peels and meat byproduct. Try the carton, or those stinking rags. The container sounds a muffled gong. A thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace, coloring it pitch. A row of mugs sits on the... The sight of bullet holes stirs something in you, making you forget the lieutenant's surname.
Where? There? Those are old. We should focus on present crime.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A cabbage of papers hanging from the board. It's proving to be harder than expected. You just don't have the intellectual rigor to patch the quilt back together. Try again later. The two sides of the board appear. The slides snap back into place. It should be possible to just... Without resistance or sound, the two ticket stubs and a hand, two octopuses are smiling, reaching their tentacles toward each other in the colored pencil drawings. The tickets permit thin wax paper has been glued to a piece of cardboard. Sounds like leaves. It smells of exactly like the gum wrapper you found. The same brand of familiar handwriting lines the inside of the card. A young woman in her 20s. There is care. Harry, it begins. You're already reading. I wanted to write you a letter. Throw it away, please. Your hand shakes, holding the card. Every morning when I step out and you're asleep behind me, it says, every step I take, it grows. By the time I reach the fuel station, it has filled me entirely. I step onto the light rail and look back. You. Every step I take will get lighter. It almost makes me run. Sometimes I do. I can't believe I met you. I can't believe the happy kisses, kisses, kisses. You feel the air sucked out of your lungs, and you feel the ledger slip from your hand. No. Hold on. To what?
Detective, he said.
There is nothing again. Nothing sad, brother. No, well, almost nothing. There is the ground below you. That's me. Blue eyes, that's me. Is it? The world is gone.
A bitter, caustic sense of loss remains.
The cool.
Here in the Paleomammalia, because it's always there.
Tell him.
Ah, yes. In the old factory system, they call it the apricot chewing gum scented. It didn't smell nice. It smelled like betrayal.
There is no Voyager Road. There are no roads, no houses, no lights in the windows. It's all on pause. You think they would let you? Until you disintegrate into biomolecules. No. Someone is breathing on your face now.
Yes.
It's delicious. Glowing lights on a dashboard emerge out of nothingness. In the upholstered cabin of Lieutenant Kitsuragi's motor carriage, seated in the driver's basket.
Drink. Water.
The water is cold, silvery, the stuff of life itself as it pours down your parched throat.
Drink. You haven't drunk.
With greedy gulps, you down half a liter of cold water. Some of it spills on...
What happened? You were reading your paperwork. Then you passed out. I carried you to my kinema. 10 minutes, maybe. That does sometimes happen. You dropped this. Are you okay to proceed? Good.
The Ledger of Failure and Hatred is a special item that can be used both as an interactable and a tool equipped in your held slot.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A cabbage of papers hanging from the board, with the permeables drawer inside. Without resistance or sound, the two panels move against each other. The compartment, your hand shakes. You're flushed with adrenaline. There's no way to listen to the tape without a work, but even just holding the tape makes you feel. There it is again. The scent of apricots with a touch of cinnamon. Smells like the end of some distant summer. The sun set. There is a movement next to you. Why are you talking to a bitter until a blossom of skin and flower petals erupts behind your closed eye? Your heart working overtime, trying to keep up with the pan. Feels very, very familiar. Yes, from the height of It's just a racist mug, but it will. It's just an intricate web. It almost looks like. The note is written with a blue pencil on. The worn map features a police badge on which you see the phone. An old monument stands in the middle of the traffic island. What did he do? High above you, the king stands triumphant. The trash container. The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste. Not much to see here anymore. You see, you've done this before. The movements are recorded in... No. A box falls into pieces in your hand. There's nothing. You see, you've done this. A box falls into pieces in... The container sounds a muffled gong. You see a set of tire tracks in the brown slush that covers the plaza mosaic. There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots, anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs.
Right to work! Right to work! Shame on you! Free flow!
Don't talk to him. The man's... It's hard to do that when you want to beat a man into it.